So I just want to take a video here of my Stampede and my Slash. There's some upgrades I did to it. So I bought this Stampede with a two-wheel drive with the brushed motor, and now it has a brushless motor. Start here with my first upgrades were the RPM front bumper here, and the traxxas LED lights actually fit on there. So also I did upgrade to the RPM bumpers and the front block there, and there's no other. I also got the ST Racing bolts here, and there to replace the stock ones, just because I crashed it and I broke all this side right here. So I'll show a picture of that at the end of the video. And then, so I did that. I got the green traxxas caster blocks, the knuckles. Upgraded these here to the metal ones on both sides. On the front here, the body I bought and painted just the green on it. I got the green RPMs brush guards. The guards there. I also got on the whole truck itself I believe these are the GTR shocks for the Stampede. Since I broke the shocks on my accident, upgraded. I put the oil in myself. What else I have here? Back here, the MPI drive shaft there. There. So metal now. Got the traxxas rear knuckles. Now I did have on the Stampede the RPM things here, but I'm having trouble. I took them off of the front. Let me get the metal ones here, and then I need to get this on. So that's still on both sides. In the transmission, I just painted the cover here. I do have the Robinson racing gears in here, and the metal idle gear. I do have the traxxas front. The wheelie bar with the blue tires. Just enough green. I see people on YouTube anodizing these in that oven cleaning stuff, but I'm not going to do that. But let's take the body off. I'm running a 2S battery. I also upgraded the motor to a brushless, and I have right there. You can see it's a little dark, but yeah, it's a brushless motor here. So, and to get the fan for it, for the ESC, and that's about it on this truck itself. Oh, I do have the RPM shock guards. Shock holders, front and rear. I still have the traxxas body mounts for this. And also too, this came with a gray chassis. I stripped it, I believe, from my accident, and I got now I have the black monster truck one. It looks great. The truck looks great. The black and the green look great on it. So, it's got my 2S, and I got the. Now I have the extended battery post, but I didn't put the back in because I don't think I'll go any higher. And then I might get a 3S, but I need to control this first. This thing does wheelies like crazy, so that's what I have here. A lot of my stuff are pretty much all RPM parts. Robinson Racing and the Pro line. I have the Pro line. I don't have any Pro lines on here. So I had it on my other truck. But yeah, that's it. And I just got the Punisher sticker for it, and just regular stickers. Really, I mean, that's about it, really. So I like Pro line. I like RPM, so that's what I need. But that's that. So that's my Stampede for right now. With the tires, I have the trencher tires. So they're great. I mean, they're good tires, off-road and on-road, but they're great tires. I'm glad I got the Proline tires here. So let me do a review on my Slash. So I'll be right back. This is my review and upgrades of the Slash. So we'll start in the front, and this is the Slash two-wheel drive VXL I have. So this one, so start out with the RPM front bumper I got, and here I got the KC. This is the KC highlight, and I put it in, and it's a tight fit, so I glued it on the top here so that it stays in, and it's holding pretty good, I tell you that. So that's that, and then right there. And up here I have the Proline one, light bar. It's just the 6-inch one, and so, and in the rear of it now I have the RPM. We have the RPM rear bumper with the lights here and there, and then back is have the Proline accessories. I have the nitrous shot, the two extinguishers here, and then if you take the top off, I also have the RPM mud flaps. And let me do this. Let me have a look at this. I do have the Proline transmission installed on here. So I don't know if you can see it at all, but yeah, we have the Proline transmission there, and that's that. The regular traxxas wheels I have. I did change the shock caps to the blue aluminum. I forget who makes those. I think it's ST Racing, I believe. If not, what else I have here? I got the ST Racing battery hold down, and I also here have the 2S LiPo battery for it. I did add the fan to the system, and this is the VXL version. And also front the caps, and also I have the on front and the back I have the shock guards installed. So I have that, and in the front, let me take the wheel off. I do have on both sides of this the ST Racing cambers. There. Didn't do much. Let me get this off here for a minute. Let me pause this. Bring it back. Alright, so I'm back. So now the two tires off on the one side here. So don't have to take all four because it's just the same. I have here. I believe this is the traxxas aluminum rear knuckle for the slash. I got the ST Racing nuts here, and here again the front also. So you notice, hope you can notice that the rear here is smaller than the front, and then I got the traxxas front knuckles for the slash here. That's pretty much. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I got the in the front here. I have the this ST Racing there. So that holds the this here stronger, but the RPM bumper here does pretty much a good job on that. So, but it's there good for looks too. Also, so it's in ST Racing. I'm a pretty big fan of ST Racing and RPM and Proline. So I mean, they're all great. But there's more upgrades I want to do to this. It's on the money right now, and we get the RPM shock towers for both the front and rear, which I could switch out of the Stampede, but don't want to do that. But yeah, some more parts on the way. I do have the ST Racing screw set, but that's not installed yet. I just want to, when I get the new RPM A-arms for this, I'll put them on. But that's about it for this truck. I mean, I'm still new with this. I mean, this is great. This truck's great. I'll tell you what. But anyway, I'll have more update views. I'll have a new run video for the slash here with the new transmission. But it's great. Drives great. So end it here. If you like, hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. Great day. Proline 6-inch curve light bar, KC 2-inch light bar and a bumper. RPM tail lights with RPM rear bumper.